Hello, my name is Tamara Buchan. I'm the founder of Reclaim Initiative, and I'm inviting you to accompany me on a journey of discovery. Advent means new beginnings, an anticipation, a waiting, and we're in a time right now where I'm being reminded of how important this season is by the surprise snow that's coming down, which reminds me that everything is fresh and new and a season of joy and play and discovery. So let's go on the journey. If you're someone who has a desire for more, a hunger to know you matter and that God is not far from you, but ever so close, He's wooing you into a relationship of love, of unconditional grace, of overflowing desire to have that deep inner connection with you so much that when you were created, He put His Spirit within you. And so at our deepest core, our spirit cries out to know His Spirit. And here's the good news, that we're in a time right now, a new season of history, which I call the Kingdom Age. It's called many different things by many people, but I like that term because in every new season, which come along around every 500 years, there's two things that identify it. One is greater connectivity, and the second is cultural restlessness. Now, if you think about COVID, it was definitely a time of both. The culture was restless, where everything that was familiar to us stopped almost in one day around the world. And so we needed a new way of connecting. And technology, which was already present, exploded with online platforms for connection, like Zoom. In one day, over 150,000 people signed up so that they could connect with others, which enabled us to connect around the world. And then if you think about our connectivity to space, it's also exploded. With the Webb telescope, I'm told that when scientists first saw the images, they wept, never believing that they would see those things in their lifetime. And where we were once taught there was one galaxy, we now discover that galaxies are birthing every minute, that there's billions of galaxies. There's a whole world of discovery waiting for us to know more and to discover more. So in the Kingdom Age, everything has shifted. It truly is a whole new world. No longer are we searching outside of ourselves for fulfillment or permission to know God beyond the boundaries of how we've known or not known Him in the past. For this is important. The kingdom of God is within us. And as we learn to still ourselves, to be quiet, to breathe, to connect with the breath within us, to pray or to meditate, we can find that still small voice to find this whole new world. For in the church season, which I call the previous season, we were bound by rules, by the need to believe the right things to belong, to do the right things to be accepted, to do the right things to be loved, to be and to do like those around us, to seek God in a small box or in a building or in a religion or in a specific day of the week, and to reject others who didn't believe or act like us. We were to stay to those of our own kind. It was small, and we found it through our mind, and from listening to those who knew more, who had a platform, who'd been trained or had the position or some kind of authority. But in the Kingdom Age, it's expansive. It's within us. So as we seek, we discover the Spirit within us who works with the Spirit of God, who wants to shower us with the things that people throughout the whole world, humanity, and for all time. The things we seek, which are the most important at our core, are love and joy and peace and hope and rest. With connectedness to others and creation, with people from other walks of life, to find joy in the discovery of the treasures within them. I invite you to go on this Advent journey with me as together we discover more about a Creator who poured Himself into us, who deposited hidden treasures within us, that are just waiting to be discovered. I invite you to share this journey with a friend who can also be a companion to those of us who are ready to discover this whole new world, a whole new way of orienting, a whole new path of finding the great gift within us, the true you, of who's full of joy, like a little child on Christmas morning. I've been decorating for Christmas. I have anticipation for what this season will bring. The lights that light up the darkness of the darkest time of year, the gathering together with friends of those who know us and love us, and the anticipation of what the new year will bring. All of that together forms a time of waiting, a time of anticipation, a time of new beginnings, a time of solidifying the solid foundations on which we live. Remember, the kingdom of God is not outside of us. We find it within us. It's not external, it's internal. I invite you, after listening to this podcast, to take some time just to breathe, to remember who are you at your core, and to invite the one who created you to show you more about who He is and what He longs to experience with you. Happy Advent.